Now, this is something in the military that vets have a hard time talking about, and it's rape. Rape. It's one of the most underreported crimes in the armed forces, and you're about to learn much more about it. Fox 13's Deborah Bowden is here to tell you about this documentary, and it's going to shock you. Deborah?
Yeah, this is a locally produced documentary. It's called Uniform Betrayal. And every year, thousands of service members are raped. Most are women, but not all. And most never even report the crime because they're too afraid to speak out. Well, now a local filmmaker is giving them a voice.
I screamed. No one came.
Their stories are disturbing, they're heartbreaking, and they're rarely ever heard.
I knew that if I was on that ship, I had nowhere to go. So I would go AWOL just to avoid being raped.
An estimated 19,000 in the military are raped a year, but few are ever reported.
It's probably one of the most difficult subjects to talk about.
Local filmmaker Sarah Pusateri says the problem is pervasive, and too often, she says, it's swept under the rug.
The culture of the military, you go in there and you are taught from day one that this is a family, that you are part of this family, and to have a soldier or a superior officer, members of your family assaulting you, that's a huge betrayal.
In the new documentary she co-produced, military veterans struggle to talk about what they've been through.
Big guy, strong guy. I never made it out.
It's not an uplifting film. It's a very heavy topic, but it's also a topic that causes you to think about the problem.
She spent 5 months working on the film. Since then, the Defense Department announced new policies and training to address the issue. But those featured in the film suggest that may not be enough.
No one in their company wants to acknowledge that, yes, this happens. So I think a lot of it is just kept quiet.
I kept, went from person to person trying to get someone to listen to me, and nobody would listen.
Now Pusateri hopes they will.
And I think the more people that care and think about this topic, the more awareness will spread, and ultimately, hopefully, there'll be a change.
And if you want to see the film for yourself, it airs tomorrow night on WUSF TV. They're also hoping that other PBS stations around the country will pick it up and start airing it all across the U.S. Kelly?
Sounds powerful. Thank you so much, Deborah.